Abortions are a threat to white supremacy, and the white race will be a minority race in 21 years. Most black and white people don't understand why white people rule America. And white people don't rule America because they are white. White people rule America because they are sexually dominating black people. The politicians are the representatives of the people of America, and the politicians have the real power, and the politicians are going to do what they have to do to maintain their power. And the politicians are mostly white men, and these white men will make sure that they sustain their current power and their future power. Therefore, it's the white man's mission to make sure that abortions are outlawed or banned in America. Therefore, the government doesn't care what white women think about their reproductive rights. The United States of America is a democracy, and the definition of a democracy is an organization which is ruled by the majority of the members. The name of this organization is the United States of America, and the majority of the members within this organization are white people. Therefore, that is why white people rule the United States of America. The sexual reproductive levels of white people are superior than black people inside of America. And it doesn't matter which group of people have more sexual intercourse than the other. White people are finishing and completing the sexual reproductive process from copulation to conception and from gestation to birth. A high level of black women are not completing the sexual reproductive process because they are being psychologically manipulated by the same American government that doesn't want white women to commit abortions. America was conquered by European conquerors or European terrorists, and their mission was to make America a white nation, and that's why the majority of people in America are white. The government controls the population rates in America, and that's why black women have the highest abortion rate in America pursuant to their race. Therefore, making sure that black people never become a majority population in this country and making sure that they sustain and maintain their minority status in the United States of America, which ensures that black people never have any power or freedom inside of America. Black people are the designated peasants which the American government has selected to take advantage of. Mostly, all governments control their population rates. In an overpopulated China, families were mandated to only have one child per family, and then it went to 2 children per family, and then to 3 children per family. In America, the government is using the scheme of banning abortions and the right to life campaigns to make people believe that they care about unborn children or a child's life. But in reality, they care about protecting white supremacy and the white majority population, therefore protecting the power of the white men in politics and the rest of the government. So, when white women want to jump up and protest all across America and scream and shout out about having abortion rights, then they are only seeking the end of their reign as the rulers of America. Most young white people, or the new generation of white people, or the new world white people in America no longer care about European Christian male supremacy or white supremacy anymore. The new generation of white people care about women having a career over family. They care about gay rights, women's rights, and transgender equality. They no longer care about the white race being the superior race in America, and they no longer care about the white Christian heterosexual man being the superior force to advertise white power anymore. White people are now realizing that they were being lied to by the American government. They were saying that white people were superior to black people and that white people were wealthier and more intelligent than black people, when in fact white people were poor and uneducated just like black people, and poorer and more uneducated than black people, and they were struggling just like black people. But they were not admitting to their struggles, and they were just told by the government that white people were superior, and the white people were just given that feel-good feeling without any money or benefits. Some whites received benefits, but all did not. Now, the New World white people are admitting that they are not part of the powerful, superior white people. They are admitting that the powerful white people are part of the 1%, and that the powerless and inferior white people are part of the 99%. More, white women are choosing a career over family. Therefore, white women will have an increase in abortions and contraceptive use. And now, with the acceptance of gay rights, gay and lesbian couples are not having biological children. A lesbian woman might go with a man to have a biological child, and a gay man might go with a woman to have a biological child. And there are gay couples who might have in vitro fertilization, but there are a lot of white, gay, and lesbian people who are not having biological white children. Gay people always existed, but it wasn't accepted in America, and gay people had to pretend to be involved in heterosexual relationships or marriages. But they were still having biological white children even though they had a secret life. White people are adopting babies from Africa and China, and these babies are not white. They are black children and Asian children, all kinds of non-white children. And now they have white boys and white girls, and white men and white women who want to change their penis to a vagina and their vagina to a penis. Therefore, the white boys and men are having a penectomy, which is a penile removal, and then a vaginoplasty, which is a vaginal construction. And then the white girls and white women are having a vaginectomy, which is a vaginal removal, and then a phalloplasty, which is a penile construction. If all of the white boys and girls and all of the white men and women in America began to change their sexual organs, then that is the end of the white race. Because gender affirmation surgeries eliminate your sexual reproductive capabilities. And this is what the white politicians and the white powerful men are facing in America. They are living in a country where the white people are seeking to eliminate their own race and power. And that's because most people in America, black and white, don't even know how America works. According to the Brookings Institute, which is a non-profit public policy organization, it stated the new statistics project that the nation will become a minority white in 2045. During that year, whites will comprise 49.7% of the population, in contrast to 24.6% for Hispanics, 13.1% for blacks, 7.9% for Asians, and 3.8% for multiracial populations. The Brookings Institute also stated that 0.9% will be other. Therefore, when you add up 24.6% Hispanics, 13.1% blacks, 7.9% Asians, 3.8% multiracial, and 0.9% other, then you get 50.3% of non-whites in America, and making that a 0.6% higher non-white population than the white population which will only be 49.7% population in 21 years, the year 2045.